Welcome to Tailgate Gang. We're coming here live for the Detroit Lions Washington Commanders game. Just getting over with the Vikings Ravens game. The Vikings lose 27-19 to the Ravens. The Bears beat the New York Giants 24-20 coming back from that game. Sorry if you guys, a couple of my things were, I had a little bit of issues getting live here, so just getting ready for the Lions game. I'm updating some scores. Miami Dolphins. No, that can't be right. Miami Dolphins beat the Bills 30-13. Are you kidding me? Well, I bet you in Buffalo they're wondering what the heck is going on there. Like I said, Lions had a bad week last week. I mean, I guess it can happen to any team. The Buffalo Bills lose to Miami Dolphins 30-13. That's unbelievable. The Patriots beat the Buccaneers 28-23. The Saints over the Panthers 17-7. The Colts beat the Falcons 31-25. And on Thursday, the Broncos beat the Raiders 10-7. We're getting ready for our games coming down here. The Texans just took the lead over the Jaguars 30-29 with 31 seconds left to go. And then we're just waiting on our game. And later tonight, the Rams will be playing the 49ers. Well, Rams and 49ers are playing at 4:25 And tonight, it's the Chargers and the Steelers. The Green Bay Packers play the Eagles on Monday Night Football. So Lions could do. Well, Lions, if they win here, they can take second place over. Minnesota's going to be in last place now with the Bears winning today. But the Bears really still have not played a great team. The Giants are not that great of a team. So the Bears are going to start having a tougher schedule. I think their record is very much not in line with that team this year. I could be wrong. I didn't think Minnesota could come in and beat us either, but they gave us a stomping last week. Not really a stomping. I mean, it's 27-24, but that score is a lot closer than what the Lions played. The Lions didn't play good, and maybe that's a little looking on the brighter side of the things. The Lions played horrible last week and still kept that game close and had a chance to win it at the end of the game. But that defense and offensive line have to play way better this week. Hutchinson and them are going to have to get some pressure on, Myeroka or something like that and he's a running quarterback. I know he's an older running quarterback, but he still has some legs and stuff on him. It's not Jaden Daniels, obviously. But the Lions need to come in and they need to get the run game going good. They need to get started with that run game, get it up, going. So Terry McLaurin's out with quad. Jaden Daniels is out with the elbow. And I don't think Kirby Joseph isn't back yet. And I don't think DJ Reed are back for the Lions defense yet. But other than that, I think the Lions should be pretty good. Everybody's back on their line. They just need to get pressure on the quarterback. They need to play the run a lot better this week than they did last week, and hopefully we'll come out of this with a win. Lions have not lost 2 games in a row in 3 years. I don't like to say that, but holy Moses, the Lions are kicking off first. I think this is the first time all year that the Lions have kicked off first in a game, so that's good. The Lions will get the ball back at halftime, and they'll be going on defense first, so. And there's the kickoff. Taking it at the 5, up over to 10, 20, 25, and he's brought down at about the 26-yard line. So Lions special team starts off a lot better than what they did last week. Giving up big plays on special. That's a lot that hurt the Lions last week too. Was a lot of special teams giving up a lot of yardage on special teams and missing a field goal on special teams. And we did not. You talk about a complete game. The Lions had the exact opposite of that last week. Okay, so quarterback's in shotgun. Takes the handoff and he spins out. They had him stop behind the line of scrimmage. He spinned off that block and gained about 6. 5 or 6 yards. So Anzalone had him in the backfield. He spun out of the tackle. It could have been a loss, but he spins out and picks up about 5 or 6 yards. So it's going to bring up second down for Washington. Second down and 5. He only got 5 on that. Mario's in a shotgun. Takes a snap, hands it off up the middle. And he gains maybe 2. It's going to bring up a third down and 3 for Washington. So we'll see see how Washington does on their first man. Well, they might run it still. It's only third down and 3. Ryan Branch is out there. So yeah, it doesn't look like Kirby Joseph's out there. Mario's in shotgun. He's got to back off to the right. Lions are showing only rushing 4. Marioka had a chance, escapes the pocket, overthrows his intended receiver. It's going to be 4th down, and Lions get a 3 and out. So it's going to bring on the punt team. They got pressure on him. I'm going to see who it is that got pressure on him. Looks like Muhammad got pressure on Malik Robinson is off. Yeah, so Anzalone, be careful with that. But anyway, it's going to be 4th down. Washington brings out the punt union. A good job for the Lions, 3 and out. Get the ball and get their offense on the field. Lions look like they're showing they're going after the ball. He gets the punt off. Nice high punt at the 18-yard line. Slips a tackle out over the 20 to the 23, maybe up to the 24-yard line. So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Lions from there. This will be their first offensive possession after Detroit Lions had a nice, decent 3 and out. Got a little bit of pressure on the quarterback, pushed him out of the pocket. See how the Lions do on their first offensive possession. Oh. All right, they're going to a commercial here, a little commercial break, so. All right, Goff comes up under center. He's got Gibbs in the backfield in the I formation. 13:28 left to go in the first quarter. Lions' first drive. Hand off to Gibbs, who gets up. Oh, he's going to get close to the first down. Maybe a gain of 9 yards short. Matters where they mark it at, but it's going to be a nice run on first down. So he either gained 8 or 9 yards. Nice little run right through the tackles, right up the middle. A little bit of fighting there after he gained 4. He had a couple tackles on him from 4 yards to where he was tackled at. So Gibbs dragged a few tacklers along with him. So 2nd down and 2, so they give him 8 right at the 30. Laporta goes in motion. Hands off to Gibbs, who squirts through and gets the first down. Just gets over the line of gain. It's going to be 1st and 10 for Detroit. The Lions are starting off running the ball. 2 runs, got a first down for Gibbs. That looks pretty good. Okay, Goff's up under center. He's got Brock Wright lined up as a fullback right ahead of Gibbs in the I formation. Fakes the handoff to Gibbs, passes out to Amon-Ra St. Brown, who's got at least the first down up over to about to the 50, maybe 49, 50-yard line. 1st and 10, Detroit, St. Brown. Pitch and catch. And a nice little yak afterwards. Nice little. Lions are starting out pretty decent. They're up to about midfield, so they're at the 49. They're just a yard short of midfield. Gibbs comes in motion. It's handoff to Montgomery, who's going to get up over the 50, maybe a gain about 4. Nice little run from Montgomery. All right. Goff's in the shotgun. He's got both Montgomery and Gibbs in the backfield. Pass out to Gibbs, who gets the ball. He's going to get up over the 50-yard line to about the 40, where he stopped right there and pushed back. But it is enough for a Detroit Lions first down. Well, take them chunks at a time like this, no problem. All right, 10:53 left to go in the first quarter of a scoreless game here still. Gibbs is in the backfield. Goff up under center. Goff takes a snap, hands off to Gibbs, who's going to gain about 5. So Montgomery's now on the sideline again. Tesla comes out of the game. Brock Wright's in the game. Dan Skipper's in the game. Welcome back, Skip. I'm glad the Lions brought him back up to the... I was very surprised when they sent him to the practice squad, but Gibbs is in the I formation. Behind Goff, Amon-Ra goes in motion. Takes a snap, fakes a handoff. Nice pickup block. Oh! Had St. Brown open. He dove for the end zone and just dropped the ball. Looks like he got a face full of sod. It was good coverage on him. Oh, St. Brown got something in his eye. Okay, Goff's in the shotgun. We got a 3rd down and 5. Nice pass out to Williams, who turns, makes the first down, gets 5 extra yards. 1st and 10 for Detroit. Nice job. Nice little quick pass out to Williams. Gets first down, 9:35 left to go in the first quarter. The Lions are driving. Eight-play, 57-yard drive right now. 4 minutes off the clock for the Lions on this offensive position. Goff is up under center. He's got Gibby in the I formation right behind him. Hands off to Gibbs. Squirts through the middle, and he's going to get down over the 15, close to the 14-yard line. So it's going to bring up a 2nd down and short for Detroit. Nice little hard running by Gibby. Lions are huddling up here. They got a nice little drive going here. Taking a lot of time off the clock. Lions have been doing that a lot lately. Their drives have been like over 4 or 5 minute drives. Okay, we're starting just over the 15-yard line. Goff in the shotgun. Williams and St. Brown both at the bottom of the field. Tight end, tight up top. Gibbs off to the left. The Commanders take a timeout. So, clock was running down, so... Oh, exciting, exciting, exciting. We'll take these take time off the clock. Lions defense got a nice 3 and out. Driving down, we're down just over the 15, close to the 14-yard line. 2nd down and 3 to go. 8:29 left to go on the clock. Commanders just took their first time out of the half. Goff is lining up under center. Got Gibby off to the right side. Amon-Ra motions down low. One tight end high. Goff is changing the play, it looks like. Takes a snap. Stands in the pocket. Throws it out to Jahmyr Gibbs, who takes it in for a Detroit Lions touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs coming out of the backfield, snuck up the middle and got the catch and walked into the end zone. Kool-Aid! Ooh, that's some strong Kool-Aid from last week. Man, no, but he just walked into the end zone. Bates is on for the extra point. And it is good. All right. That's the way to start off offense and defense right there. 3 and out, and then a long drive for a touchdown for the offense. And that was running the ball mostly down the field, too. So, yes, Lions starting the game off pretty good, up 7-0. Nice 3 and out for the defense. Let's get another one right here. And the offense, nice long 5-minute drive down the field for a Goff to Jahmyr Gibbs 14-yard touchdown pass. So let's hopefully the defense can come up with another 3 and out. Oh. Well, we're at the commercial, like I said. Nice drive by the Lions right there. Nice. We'll take that all day. All day, get another 3 and out here for the defense. Like I said, I like do it every game this year. I think this is the first time the Lions kicked off first. Playing my brother in fantasy football league here today, so Todd was up 58-6 before this game started. Now it's 58-44. Oh. Of course, my defense hasn't lost any points yet, so that's 24 of my points. All right, wait for the Lions to come back. Nice drive, lots of runs right between the tackle and center. Lions wanted to show domination of that front line, and it looks like it looked really good. Goff didn't really have a lot of pressure when he was going back, dropping back to pass. He had clean pockets, being able to make passes. I'm surprised. Amara St. Brown did drop the one, but other than that, I think Goff was perfect on passing for that drive. Lions started the game out with a 3 and out, and it shows Air Force One going over the stadium. And looks like President Trump might be at the game. Woohoo! Oh, Donald Trump's going to be scheduled to talk in the third quarter. Nice. Bates kicks it. It's going to be taken at the 2-yard line, up over to 10, 15, 20, 25, and that's where we're getting in trouble. Bates has got to make the tackle again. Our special teams is hurting us a lot. Your kicker should not have 3 tackles right now. He's got 3 or 4 tackles where he stopped it. You overplay it. 38, he overplayed it. Reynolds, he overplayed it, and Bates had to come and make the tackle. You don't like to see your kicker putting his shoulder down into a person to make a tackle. So they got it 1st and 10 from their own their own 48-yard line after a nice kickoff return. Mariota fakes the handoff, getting ready to pass it, and he's going to catch it for a first down up over the 40 down to the 39-yard line. So just like that, special teams comes in and hurts us again. I don't know what's going on with our special teams, but our special teams better start to learn to tackle. Mariota yet. All right, pass completed for a gain of about 6. Pass out to the tight end. Rams are up over the 49ers 7-0 right now. They just rushed in a touchdown. Third down and 3 for Mariota and the Washington Commanders. Two passes, two handoff, and he's going to get a first down. Oh, they're going to mark him a yard short. So we're at 3rd down and 1 for Washington. Third down and about a half a yard to go. I don't know what's going on. It says 3rd and 1, but the refs just moved the ball up a yard. All right, Mariota's in the shotgun. Lions are showing blitz. Going to be a fake handoff. Oh, yes! Hutchinson got his hand in, knocked it down. 4th down. Do they go for it here, or do they go for the field goal? Nice play by Hutchinson. Get his hand in and knock that play down. It does look like Washington is going for it on 4th and 1. Oh, it's 2nd and 10. They gave him the first down. Okay. Pass incomplete. Nice play by Terrion Arnold. It's going to bring up a 3rd down and 10. All right, got a 3rd down and 10. The Lions are going to pin their ears back and go all-out blitz on Mariota. 3rd down and 10. Our special teams, I hate our special teams, puts our defense in these predicaments. Delay of game. Delay of game, so now it's going to be 3rd down and 15. Oh, false start. It would have been a delay of game, though, because the play clock had just ran out. So it's going to bring up a 3rd down and 15 now. Lions need to get a stop here. Make them settle for a field goal. And the special teams need to get on the ball. Somebody better be yelling at them over there, because this is getting ridiculous 2 weeks in a row giving up long kickoff returns like this. Mariota's in the shotgun. Lions back out of the blitz. And he's going to gain probably not enough. He's gained about 6 yards. He's going to be well short of the first down. So Washington's going to have to settle for a field goal. Good job by the defense after the special teams left them in a situation that was kind of horrible. Kicker comes on, 4th and 6. "44-yard attempt. Snap is down, the kick is up, and it is good. All right, Lions just go down and score another touchdown. Yes, we definitely got to clean up that special team play. So, good job, defense. They got 1 first down there. Well, actually, they got 2 first downs there, and then they put the stop on. Hutchinson made one heck of a knockdown at the line on a screen play. Then Terrion Arnold had great coverage on a deep ball. And then they got the penalty and threw it underneath and didn't get enough for a first down. That's a cute commercial. Grandma sliding down on a sled. Oh. Well, that's going to drop my score in fantasy league right there, giving up a field goal, which shouldn't be on the defense. It should be more on the offense. I mean, on special teams. Yep, lost 2 points there. All right, let's see how the defense is going to go. Our offense is going to pull out now. So the Lions got in that first drive, they got Amara in action. They got Jamison Williams in action. Montgomery and Gibbs all seen the ball that time. The only one that hasn't seen the ball yet is Laporta. Waiting to get back to the game here. Lions defense did pretty well. Stevens special teams put them in a situation they probably shouldn't have put them in. I think I want to say that's Bates' third or fourth tackle he's had to make on special teams this year. That's not a good thing. Oh yeah, happy Veterans Day to the veterans. On Tuesday, they're having their parade downtown Washington today. All right, Washington's getting ready to kick back off to the Lions. The Lions hold a 7-3 lead right now. Lions haven't really got a lot of pressure on Mariota yet. And they're just going to down it in the end zone. The Lions are going to start at the 40-yard line. Five minutes, 43 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Lions holding on to a 7-3 lead, starting 1st and 10 from, maybe their own 30-yard line. "39 career scrimmage touchdowns for Gibb, tied for the most since 2000. Jared Goff's in the shotgun. They're starting at the 35. Got Montgomery off to the left of them. Pass out to Amon-Ra St. Brown, who's up over the 50, down to the Washington Commanders' 48-yard line. Nice little pitch and catch between Goff and St. Brown, and a little slant pattern, and St. Brown did all the rest. Got the Lions up over the 50, down to the 48-yard line. Hand off to Montgomery, who pops through the middle. He's up over the 40. First down for Detroit Lions, close to the 35-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 for Detroit. Looks like there was a Lion player injured on the play. Big old hole. Penei Sewell's down on the ground. That's not good. Well, they went to a commercial. They didn't show what the replay was. A couple big 12, 15-yard plays for the Lions. Got them right down in field goal position again, at least. Let's not worry about that. Let's just score a touchdown. Penei Sewell was injured on there. Well, hopefully when we get back, we'll see he's getting up and walking off the field. Looked like he got flipped upside down on the play for the blocking. Man, I still can't believe that the Buffalo Bills lost to the Miami Dolphins of all people today. And not only did they lose, they got smoked 30-13. Are you kidding me? Holy smokes. Oh, waiting to see what the injury to Penei Sewell is. Lions got a nice drive going again. Defense did give up 3 points, but most of them 3 points I'm going to say was given up by the special teams for not covering very well on a kickoff. We got to be better than that on the kickoffs, that's for sure. You cannot be having your defense start in their own side of the field. Waiting for the commercials to get over here. Oh, we got the hiccups. Oh, late game. Detroit, at least in our area, our first snowfall of the year. It looks like we accumulated at least a half an inch of snow, which made my wife not very happy. And it's still on the ground, so it didn't go away. It's not on the roads, but it's stuck to the grass. That's pretty good for Michigan, though. We're this far in November, and this is our first snowfall, so I can live with it. It's just going to get worse till March now, so. Panay is walking up off the field on his own. He looks like he's all right. He's not even being helped. He's not limping or nothing. I have to see. He's at least out for one play. I'll have to see how long he's out for. Goff's in the shotgun. He's got Montgomery off to the left of him. He's got Williams down low. Amon-Ra St. Brown in motion. Pass out to Laporta, who's going to get a first down over the 15. No. Nice pass to Laporta, who picks up another first down. Didn't see where they tackled him at. He's all to the 23-yard line. Goff's in the shotgun by himself, no backs. Got Montgomery down low. Sam Laporta's out as a wide receiver. Oh, what the heck is going on with St. Brown? That's his second drop of the game. That's St. Brown's second drop of the game. You're not used to seeing St. Brown drop that many passes. That was right in his hands. Hit him in a bad spot, right in his hands. All right, he's going to bring up second down and 10. Goff up under center. Montgomery's in the backfield in the I formation. Hands off to Montgomery, who squeezes through up over the 20, down to the 19-yard line. It's going to bring up a third down and 7 for Detroit. 6 or 7. There is 3:43 left to go in the first quarter. Lions are facing a third down and 7. Goff's in the shotgun. No backs behind him. 5 wide. Old silver stretch formation. Goff's changing the play. Receivers are moving around. Well, Sam Laporta for a first down close to the 10-yard line. It looks like he got to the 11. First and 10 for Detroit. They can pick up another first down without scoring. All right. Goff's up under center. He's got Montgomery in the backfield. It's going to be a handoff to Montgomery. He's going to dance at the line. He's going to get up over the 10 to just over the 10. Not quite to the 9, but just over the 10. So a pickup of 1. To ring up second down and 9. 2:25 left to go in the first quarter. Lions are holding on to a 7-3 lead. They're inside the 10-yard line with a second down and 9 to go. Oh, well, second down and 7. I guess they didn't have them marked at the 11 like I thought they did. Nice throwaway by Goff before he took the sack. See who missed the block on this one. because he had Amara wide open. Nice. All right, so the Lions got a big 3rd down and 7 coming up here. Minute 58 left to go in the first quarter. Goff's up under center. He's got Montgomery off to the right of him. Takes a snap. Feeling the pressure. Amon-Ra St. Brown. Touchdown, Detroit Lions! Pass right through the middle to Amon-Ra St. Brown. Gets it over the goal line. Scores the touchdown. Making the score right now 13-3. With Bates getting ready to kick the extra point. That's A.C. Laporta. I meant Amon-Ra St. Brown. I don't remember what I said, but it was Amon-Ra St. Brown that scored the touchdown. Bates is on to kick the extra point with a minute 54 left to go in the first quarter. Lions right now are a 13-3 lead. The kick, 14-3 lead. Good job, Detroit Lions. 2 offensive possessions, and they had a lot of time possession for this first quarter. That first drive was probably about over 5 minutes, and this drive was close to 4 minutes, I'd have to say. Oh, Kool-Aid, baby. Detroit Lions take a 14-3 lead. Now we got special teams. Quit making me on my edge. Get down there and make a tackle, guys. I don't know what we're doing here on special teams, but last 2 weeks, you guys have looked horrible. Just down there and stop them. I tell you what, when Goff has time in that pocket with his receivers and everybody, it's almost unstoppable. Bates got 2 or 4. All right, let's go. Come on, Lions. Oh. All right, we're ready for this kickoff. Come on, let's get out of these commercials. Lions are looking good, both on defense and offensive lines are looking way better this week than they did last week. Oh. Boy, we're going to have to listen to Bear fans on Facebook. We beat another crappy team. Look at us. We're going to go to the Super Bowl. We had to come back and beat that crappy team, but we're going to the Super Bowl. All right. Minute 54 left to go in the first quarter. Bates is getting ready to kick back off to the Washington Commanders. Come on, special teams. Let's not let them get out past the 30. If I'm Bates, I'm just booting it through the damn end zone anymore. Okay, he's going to take it at about the 6 this time. And he is going to be brought down at the 26-yard line. All right, 14-3. Lions did get down and do a good special team, so. All right, 1st and 10 for Washington from the 27-yard line. Mariota's in the shotgun, a back right behind him in the I formation. Tight end goes into motion, handoff, gets through the middle, and he's going to gain 6. 5 or 6 yards. 2nd down for Washington. Ooh, he's got a quick, once he hits that hole, he's got some quick speed too. Nice tackle by Anzalone there. All right, so we got a 2nd down 4. He did gain 6 on that. Mariota's in the shotgun. Takes a snap. Fakes the handoff. Wide open, 1st down to the 50-yard line. Yeah, Robinson got turned around on that one. I was wondering why he was so wide open. All right, 52 seconds left to go in the 1st quarter. Detroit's up 14-3. Washington's got the ball. Mariota in the shotgun. Lions are showing blitz. Mariota's changing the play at the line. Takes a snap. Hands the ball off. And nothing doing. Maybe a gain of 1. Half a yard. It's going to bring up 2nd down. It's going to be 2nd down and 9 for Washington. Just over the 50-yard line. Pass incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. That's going to be the end of the 1st quarter. Oh, no. It's going to be stopped for 1 second. One second left to go, and they're going to have to take the snap on this. Lions, don't relax on your laurels. They got to take the snap on this. Got a 3rd down and 9 coming up just over the 50-yard line. False start. Nope. Oh, they had him. Branch is still, yes, Mariota goes down for a sack. Brian Branch gets in the backfield, creates a sack. That's the end of the 1st quarter. It's going to be 4th down coming into the 2nd quarter. Kool-Aid on the defense. Oh, Paul Tagliabue died today. Or passed away like within the last week. The old commissioner of the... If you guys don't know who that is, it's the old commissioner of the NFL. Nice job by Brian Branch. Hutchinson was in there too. He got away from Hutchinson, but Brian Branch was there to clean it up for probably a 15-yard loss. I think back to the 35-yard line. Could be wrong. It might be about the 40. All I know is it was a big-time sack. It's going to be 4th and forever coming back. So the Lions are going to get the ball back probably here. When we get back to start the 2nd quarter, already up 14-3. The defense is looking great, baby. Offense is looking great. Let's go. This is the Lions I like to watch. This is the Lions I like to watch right here. Carson, start giving me some freaking points there. Whew. Might have to open up the window here at halftime. It's a little warm in here today. I just want to say congratulations to my Belding Black Knights. They did lose in district finals, but they played one heck of a game. They had one heck of a good season. So congratulations to your season, Black Knights, and we'll get ready for next year for another push into the playoffs. Michigan was on a bye week this week. They play Northwestern next week, so nothing to update from there. I didn't see how Michigan State did this week, but they're not having a very good season. I think it might be the end of the line. They might. I don't know. I'll probably wait till the end of the season now, but I see Michigan State's probably gonna. They need to get a new coaching staff. They got some talent on that team. I just don't know. You know, the West Coast coach, they come into the Big Ten here, West Coast coach coming into the Big Ten, and he just hasn't really done a whole lot in the Big Ten with the Spartans this year. So, you know, Spartans aren't my favorite team, but I know there's a lot of Spartan fans out there, so I'm just saying, you know, I kind of agree with you. I think you guys need some new coaching, and hopefully you guys can start getting to where you're competitive in the Big Ten again. All right, here's the punt. Raymond takes a punt, and he's going to be tackled at the 12-yard line. Nice special teams play by Washington, but the Lions will be starting 1st and 10 from there. Looks like Gibby's back out. Looks like Sewell's back out. So, or what that injury was with him, he's back out. Lions are lining up. They got Gibby in the backfield again. Just waiting for the to get going on the game. They're still huddled up. Nasul's back in the game, people. That's a good sign. That's a good sign. Gibby in the backfield. Goff up under center. Gibby in the I formation. Got too high, tight, low. Got the ref standing in. Okay, now Lions are getting ready to take the snap. Goff up under center. Amarat comes in motion. Fakes the handoff. Fakes the reverse. Hands it off to Raymond, who's got some room to run. He gets out over the 20 to the 22-yard line. It's going to be 2nd down and 1 for Detroit from there. Good job on Raymond. Let's see where they mark him at, though. A lot of times they don't mark them where I think they're supposed to be marked at. Nope, 21-yard line, so 2nd down and 2. Raymond comes in motion. Hands off to Gibbs, who's through the hole. Oh, out to the 31-yard line. Nice little run by Gibbs, who picks up about 7 yards there. Sonic and Knuckles. That was cool seeing both of them in the game at the same time there on that last drive. Okay, Lions got 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. Or at the 30. They marked him back at 30. Gibbs in the I formation. Goff up under center. Amarat comes in motion. Takes a snap. Hand off to Gibby. He's gone. 40. 50. Nope, they caught him. Never mind. He got tripped up a little bit. I thought he was going to be gone, but he got tripped up a little bit. But a nice gainer out over the 50-yard line for Gibby. 1st and 10. Detroit Lions. Kool-Aid. Yeah, the safety had the angle on him. If you would, got that little trip up. If not, he could have probably made a cut and beat him too. All right, 1st and 10 for Detroit. Gibby goes in the I formation. Goff up under center. At the 42-yard line. Fakes the handoff. Stands in the pocket. Has plenty of time. Now he's forced out a little bit. And the ball falls incomplete. Woo, it was batted at the line up in the air, and that was very scary because that Commanders almost came down with an interception. Must be they had good coverage downfield because Goff had plenty of time. He just didn't have anybody to throw to. And then finally, Brock Wright come open, but the ball was tipped up in the line of scrimmage and falls safely to the ground. So bring up a 2nd down and 10 for Detroit. 12:46 left to go in the half. Detroit up 14-3. Goff in the shotgun got Montgomery off to the right or left. Montgomery blocks. Pass out to, oh, Gibby was in the game too. Gibby's going to be about a yard short of the first down. Nice little pass, screen pass to Gibby, who picks up 9. It's going to bring up a 3rd down and 1. Oh. Got a 3rd down and 1 coming up here. Gibby and he off to the right. Got Laporta in motion. Hand off to Gibby, who breaks through. He does get the first down just over the line of gain. 1st and 10 for Detroit. Nice patience by Gibb to let that hole open up just enough to squeak through and get enough for the first down. Good job, Gibby, on that run play. Wasn't nothing big, nothing fancy, just enough to get him the first down. 11:38 left to go in the second quarter. 14-3 Detroit driving at their own at Washington's 31-yard line. Goff's out, shotgun. Gibby off to the right, takes a snap, drops back to pass, throws. He's got Reynolds, who's going to get a first down to the 18-yard line. 1st and 10 for Detroit there. Nice little pass to Reynolds. Kind of hesitated. I don't know what he was hesitating for. I was thinking he's kind of surprised he got the ball or something, but he hesitated a little bit. Then he took off running. Well, I guess he just wanted to find out where the defender was. He's doing a turn to find out which way to run. So I guess it wasn't hesitation. It was just him trying to find out why he wasn't being hit right away. All right, we got 1st and 10 for Detroit. Going to be a handoff to Gibbs, who's not going to gain much, maybe a yard. Before he's bottled up there, brings up 2nd down for Detroit. Nice long drive for Detroit again. Started inside their own 15-yard line. Might even start on in their own 10-yard line, inside their own 10-yard line. 14-3 lead for Detroit. Driving the ball. 10:20 left to go in the half. Detroit's facing a 2nd down and 9. Got Washington guys complaining to the refs, so see the Lions drop. Goff in the shotgun. He's got Gibbs off to the left of him. Offsides. He had a free play, but he couldn't do nothing because they were right in his face. Offsides against the defense. That'll be a free 5 yards, so it's going to bring up a 2nd down and 4 now. Yeah, where's the flag for taunting? Okay, Brock Wright lines up in the fullback position with Gibby right behind him. Hand off to Gibbs, who gets the corner. 10, 5, down to the 4. He's got a first down, and he's in the end zone. Touchdown, Gibbs. Drags 2 Commanders into the end zone. Scores a touchdown. Kool-Aid! Nice hard running at the end by Gibbs. Talks you more trash there, defensive lineman for Washington. You look like an idiot. Man, I thought he was stopped and he just kept churning. 1, 2, 3. 3 defenders all the way into the end zone from the 4-yard line. Nice hard running by Gibbs. 2nd touchdown of the game by Gibbs. Let's go Detroit Lions. Oh, there's a Washington Commander down on the field. So we got an injury timeout going. Looked like the guy that tried to put his shoulder into Gibbs is laying out on the ground. Oh. Looks like there's 2 injuries for the Commanders on that. $20-3 right now. Waiting for the extra point. They're still looking at the Washington injured player on the sidelines, and he is being helped off the field. Looks like maybe an ankle. He's favoring an ankle injury. We'll have to get an update and see what's going on with that. But it was Ames, 23 Ames. All right, getting ready for the extra point here. $9:41 left to go in the second quarter. Detroit's up right now, 20-3, waiting for the extra point from Bates. Nice little run by Gibbs. St. Brown looks mad at somebody about something. He was yelling out at somebody on the field. All right, let's get this extra point going down. Why? Detroit's going for 2 here? Payne got ejected from the game. I don't know why, but he got ejected. The Detroit Lions are going for 2. I don't understand this, but maybe there's some logic to it. And they got it. So it makes the score 22. 22-3. There's some more scuffling going on as they're going to commercial, and I seen a flag go flying in there. But Payne for Washington's defense was ejected from the game. I don't know why. Was that because he was getting in Jared Goff's face or what he was doing? But he got ejected from the game. I don't know if that was a guy that was facing a suspension anyway for doing too many hip drop tackles on quarterbacks. But I know there was somebody who was fined for Washington this week for like his third personal foul of hip dropping tackles. And then I know one of the defenders for Washington was in Goff's face for some reason. I don't know why. After they got the offsides penalty, he got up in Goff's face and was just chirping at him. And I don't know why he was doing that. I didn't see any altercation from Goff to why he would be doing that. But Payne was ejected just before the field goal was kicked, and I don't know why. So maybe we'll find out here in a little bit. All right, so yeah, we're waiting to come back here. There was a lot going on. There was an injured player. There was a field goal. There was a scuffle after the field goal. I seen flags going up, and they were saying on the broadcast that Payne, the defender for Washington, was ejected from the game. So hopefully we get back and we'll get a little more information on what the heck is going on here. But the Lions are up 22-3, and we're still in the second quarter, people. Yeah, so just it takes a snap. Here's a handoff. He's going to gain maybe a yard. It's going to bring up second down and 9. Detroit's up 22. They're explaining all that. So now Payne got ejected because he punched St. Brown in the face. Then the flag was because a guy pushed the official after the extra point. The Lions had it at the 50 with a new kickoff rule, though. It's stupid to kick off from the 50. You might as well attack it on after the kickoff because with the new kickoff rule, that penalties just don't make any sense. You're not helping the other team out. You're helping the... Oh, staying in the pocket, going deep, and it was caught. Dalen Lane, that's a big pass, big first down, big catch. That was over Branch, too. They're all the way down to the 38-yard line of Detroit. All right, big pass play. Lions got to step up on defense here. You can't give up those big chunk plays like that. Handoff. And he's going to gain. He's going to get a first down. 1st and 10. Rodriguez right through the middle. Oh. Nope, they gave him 9. 2nd down and 1 here. Come on, Lions. You're giving up too many chunk plays here. Now you've got to hold him to a field goal. He's going to get a first down just over the line of game. All right. 22-3, 7:28 left to go in the second quarter. Commanders are driving down the field. They got a new set of downs, 1st and 10. From inside the 30-yard line, I think inside the 25-yard line. Yeah, they're at the 23-yard line. Quarterback up under center, pitches it out to the halfback, who tries to cut in, and he's going to lose 2 yards. Going to lose 2 yards on that play. Now he looked like he tripped himself on that play. 2nd down and 12. 6:44 left to go and counting. Got a 2nd down and 12. Commanders about at the 30-yard line. 25. Brian Branch could have laid you out, but he didn't. So it's going to bring up third down, 3rd and 3. Let him escape out of that pocket right up the middle. I told you, this quarterback is a running quarterback. You got to watch out for that. He does not sit in the pocket. He could have got laid out. Brian Branch, he owes Brian Branch a thank you because Brian Branch could have took him out and he laid back on it. Third down and 3. 5:49 left to go. Inside the 20 at the 13-yard line or 16-yard line. He is not going to get a first down. Draw play by the quarterback, Mariotti, and he's going to be about a yard short. It's going to bring up 4th down for Washington. And that looks like they're keeping the offense on the field. Fourth and 1. Can the Lions come up with a big stop here? Come on, defense. It's actually 4th and... Oh, he caught it. First down. At the 6-yard line. All right, Lions got it 1st and goal. Lions defense got to hold up here. Yep, he just found a little open spot between Mullet made the tackle. All right, got a 1st and goal from the 6-yard line. Deebo Samuels down to the 1-yard line on the reverse. 2nd down and goal from the 1. 4:12 left to go in the half. Out to the 2-yard line. 2nd goal from the 2. Oh, 2nd goal from the 1. They give it up to the 1. See, I don't understand their marking sometimes on this. Mariotti in the shotgun. Hands off. Touchdown, Washington. Lions just need to go right back down and score before halftime. Yeah, they sealed that. They sealed that edge. Ran right between Hutchinson coming off the wide out edge and walks right into the end zone. Yeah, the field goal is good. Oh. Had a delay of game before the kick, so I got to re-kick it now. All right, getting to line up again to do the extra point again. And it's good again. Oops. There it goes. TV's breaking up a little bit here. Lions get the ball back with plenty of time to drive down the field and score again. So get a score before half and then get the ball coming out of half would be great. Give that defense a nice long rest. Where did Todd pick up that many points at? We got Eagle Fleet. Look at that wrong. He had 68, not 58. All right. Well, defense gave up. Hopefully, their only touchdown of the game. Let's not do any more of that crap. All right, I will be taking a break at halftime here, but let's see what the Lions can do with the ball. They got a little over 4 minutes left to play before halftime, so up 22-10 now. Ugh. Waiting for the kickoff. Drink on me. Hell, I'm having a drink for you. I gotta get a refill, Jamie, at halftime though. I'm almost out. All right, let's see what the Lions can. They got 3:39 left to go in the half. Lions will get the ball and have plenty of time to drive down and score. So let's see how we play this out. Defense just lost their big tackle. He got ejected from the game for punching Amara in the face. 25, 30, 33-yard line. It's going to be 1st and 10 for Detroit from the 33-yard line. 3:33 left to go. That was a lot of threes to say right in a row right there. But we are 70 yards from a touchdown, or 27, or 67 yards from a touchdown. All right, we got Montgomery in the game. Goff is up under center. See a lot of Raymond in the game this week. Nice catch by Raymond out to the 50-yard line. Oh, they ruled it incomplete. Let's see. He's going to challenge it. Got a challenge going. Got a timeout for an incomplete pass. Yes, Jamie, we are kicking ass today. We need to go down and score before halftime and get the ball back after halftime. That is for sure, for sure. All right, they're challenging it. Raymond said he caught that ball. He says the ref's been drinking too much blue Kool-Aid, and they missed that call bad. If it is a catch, the Lions will be close to midfield on that pass play. We just have to see if it was overturned, if it's going to get overturned or not. I did not see an angle where they would overturn it because you couldn't see the ball. And you got to have proof that he did catch it to overturn it. So what they showed us on TV right now, I would say would not be overturned unless they got a different angle. Because you got to have definitive proof that he did catch the ball, and what I seen, you can't say that he did or didn't. You really can't even see the catch or the ball. You can see the back of his numbers from the angle they showed us. Oh, Minnesota losing today, so that drops them back down into the basement of the NFL. I mean that North. Bears won, so they're gonna be 6-2. Bears are 6-2. And the only good teams they played, they lost to. So if that tells you anything, they played the Giants today. Giants aren't that great of a team, and they had to come back to beat them. And Green Bay plays Monday night, so we'll find out how Green Bay does on Monday night. And Detroit will be playing the next division game will be Green Bay on Thanksgiving. And the Lions owe Green Bay one from that opening game. Ugh. Oh, yep, we win the challenge. We got the ball out over the 50. All right, we were right at the 50. Goff's in the shotgun. He's got Montgomery off to the right. Hands off to Montgomery, who takes it up the middle, and he's going to get down to about the 45-yard line with 3:10 and counting left in the second quarter, so a nice pickup of 5. And Washington has a injured player on the field. Or is that a Lion? No, that's a Lions player. Oh, shit. Graham Glasgow's. Graham Glasgow's down for Detroit Lions. They got their backup center in. Back to a commercial. Hopefully it's just a minor injury for Glasgow. We'll have to see. They go right to commercials. They don't show replays, so we won't know until we get back from the commercial. Lions up 22-10. A little bit over 3 minutes left to play in the half. Driving the ball. They're down to Washington's 45-yard line. And they get the ball back after half, so it'd be nice to score a touchdown and do a double dip. 2 touchdowns before the Washington offense even hits the field again. But we'll have to see. We're waiting for the commercial break. Oh. All right. Got Jamie chatting in the conversation. Yep, I got to make some more Kool-Aid, Jamie, at halftime. I'm almost out. Hopefully everyone's going on with Graham Glasgow. He's going to be all right and be able to come back in the game. If not, we're to our backup center. I couldn't tell you who this center is there. He was practicing on the sideline with Goff, and yeah, I don't know. So what's everybody think about the Lions not doing nothing at trade deadline? Trade deadline came and went, and the Lions didn't do anything this year. They did not make a move. Of course, the Lions don't make any really big moves at the trade deadline, so All right, they're going to show Graham Glasgow here now. Oh, looks like maybe a Charlie horse. Give it to Montgomery, who's going to be about a yard short of the first down. 2:47 left to go in the second quarter. Lions are going to have a 3rd down and 2 coming up here. It looks like Glasgow's going to come right back into the game. He just got a Charlie horse, it looked like. Been nice they would have showed us that before the commercial break. Nope, 3rd and 3? What are you talking about? Where the hell did you guys mark him down at? Oh, Colin's still in the game. 3rd down and 3 for Detroit. Montgomery is going to get close to the 40. There he's going to be a yard short, 39-yard line. 2-minute warning. Lions leave the offense out at the 2-minute warning as of right now. Oh, wish he would have got. You know, it looked like they pushed him forward for a yard. I don't know about that. It looked like he got out over the 40 to me, but oh damn, it's probably not going to challenge the spot because they let him push Hurts with a tush push for as long as they can push him before they blow the whistle. They were pushing Montgomery. They were pushing him in the back, but they blew the play dead as he gained the extra yard before he went down. So I don't really understand why. They can't review that because they did blow the play dead, so there's no reviewing that. I guess you're trying to protect the players too, unless it's Jalen Hurts, then you just let him push until he gets. But I guess going into that, the ref's like, you know what? You guys know what you're doing, pushing him, so we'll let you go. If he gets hurt, he gets hurt. Oh, 2-minute warning. Detroit's up 22-10. Looks like they are keeping the offense on the field. They're going to have a 4th and less than 1, I think. But they got a new center in there. They don't got Graham Glasgow in, so you got to watch that up the middle. Up the middle, pass rush or rush by the Washington Commanders. See what the Lions do when we get back. I don't know. Just waiting for them to get back. For any of you people that are still Matthew Stafford fans, Matthew Stafford joins the elite club of 400 touchdown passes in his career today. There's President Trump up at the booth. And Mike Johnson's up there with him. All right, Lions are going for it. 4th and 1. First down, pass out to Laporta, who gets pushed out of bounds, way downfield. First down, Detroit Lions. Nice play action pass. Lions have got balls of steel. I can't believe they passed this on this. Sam Laporta gets all the way down to about the 25-yard line, I'm going to say. Well, yeah. Oh, sorry, 27-yard line. Yep. They're trying to get a screen to Montgomery. Commanders read it, and Goff just threw it where the only where he could throw it, into the dirt. Good job. All right, we got a 2nd and 10 now. Minute 50 left to go in the half. Montgomery's going to lose on that screen pass. Why are we not running the ball? And then 2 passes. 3rd down for Detroit coming up here. It's going to be 3rd down and 12, I think, coming up here. And we're at another commercial. I wonder if they're still got that backup center, and that's why Detroit's passing and not running. They're not getting any up the field pressure, so. Laporta's going to be a yard short. It's going to bring up 4th down and 1. Pitch and catch to Laporta. Sorry, they got that off. They come back from commercial and was in the middle of the play. 4th and 1, and Detroit is going for it again. All right, 4th and 1. Oh, wide open. Reynolds all the way down to the 8-yard line. 1st and goal for Detroit. Another big ballsy pass play on 4th and 1. This time Goff had to stand in the pocket and let that open up. And Raymond comes wide open for the 1st down. Gets it all the way down to the 8-yard line. 1st and goal. Detroit Lions. Just a little over a minute to play in the half. Oh, extra 28 seconds left to play. Montgomery down to the 5. Lions are going to have to call a timeout here. 21 seconds left to go in the half. Lions still have 2 timeouts to go, so they can pretty much still do anything. Anything's open in the playbook right now with having 2 timeouts to go. 22 seconds left to go in the half. Detroit's up 22-10 and knocking on the door again from the 5-yard line. .22 seconds left to go. 2nd goal from the 5-yard line. Goff's going up under center. Takes the snap. Fakes the handoff. Passes out to Amon-Ra St. Brown, who's going to get out of bounds at about the 4-yard line. He's going to bring up 3rd and goal for Detroit from there. They were covering that. Amon-Ra was covered. Tried to get Amon-Ra on a motion play. Get him open off the edge, and safety was right there to make a play, so I don't even think he gained anything. I think a 2nd goal from the 5. Sanders, ex-Michigan player right there. 2nd goal. Takes a snap. 4th down. Lions are going for it. 4th and goal. They're leaving the offense in. Nope. Actually, nope. Bates is going out. All right, Bates is out to kick the... Yeah, I was going to say, come on, let's just take the points. We're at half. We get the ball back at half. Let's get the points here. 22-yard attempt. Field goes up, and it's good. (25-10). Detroit has the lead. We'll take that. We'll take some Kool-Aid. Kool-Aid to the half. They got 14 seconds, maybe 13 seconds. Hank, unsportsmanlike conduct on off defense. All right, so I thought maybe they would give him a new set of downs, but it didn't. 25-10. Bates is getting ready to kick off with 11 seconds to go. All right, we'll see 11 seconds, see if they try to do something. Yep, they're just going to knee it down. We are going to go into halftime. Lions have a 25-10 lead. Gets the ball back at halftime, and we will be back with you after a quick break. All right, welcome back after halftime. I was just watching the highlights from halftime. Lions are up 25-10, getting the ball to start the half. This is a lot better game than what we witnessed last week against Minnesota. The offensive line and defensive line are both playing good, and it's showing. It is showing big time. Goff's having time to throw. All right, Lions get the ball back first. Getting ready to start the second half here. Second half of football for your Detroit Lions. Up 25-10. Last time I looked, the Rams were winning 21-3, I think. Let me look. (21-7). The Rams are up over the 49ers. Lions are getting ready to receive the kickoff, and there's the kick. Taking it at about the 7-yard line. Over the 20, 25. Just shy of the 30, about the 28-yard line. Lions will have it 1st and 10 from there. All right, 14 just to start. Obviously, the Lions are bringing it out on there is a Washington Redskin player down on the play. Who took a shot right to the head by the shoulder pads of the runner. Come flying in there. So they went to commercial break. That looked like a pretty bad injury. Took a shot right to the head. All right, so Lions up 25-10. You're gonna see probably a lot of running now. Now maybe they'll still pass the ball around a little bit, but all we have to do now is just score every time we have the ball and we win the game. That's all we have to do now. Every time we touch the ball, if we score, we win the game. Up by 15. Just don't make no stupid mistakes. Don't do dumb things, and just score every time you get the ball. Oh, that was a pretty rough, pretty gnarly injury there to end the half. So, yeah, the Lions. They look like, listening to Campbell during the week, it looks like Reeder will be back soon. Looks like Reed will be back December. They're talking December. Reed should be back. DJ Reed. And Joseph, Kirby Joseph is just game to game right now. He's wasn't quite ready for this week, but he's game to game. So then we'll have pretty much all of our defense back, and that'll be great. It'd be great to have them all healthy and strong going into the end of the year, into the playoffs, instead of like last year when we went into the playoffs, everybody was hurt, and that was just a nightmare when we played Washington at home. And we basically had defenders that they picked up off the street, that hadn't played football all year. Just they'd come in and try to compete against, which was obviously a playoff Washington Commander team, and we just got our doors blown off because of that. So it'd be nice coming into the playoffs that we're all good and healthy from there. Looks like the Washington injured player is going into the blue tent, but he's walking under his own power, so that's a good thing. Lions, Goff is lined up under center. Montgomery's in the backfield. Seeing a lot of Raymond today. Lions are going deep, and Jameson Williams makes a catch and a big first down. Nice catch by Jamo. Seeing Jamo get some comeback passes, not always running deep, so that's a good thing. Good job, Jamo. 1st and 10 for Detroit right there. Okay, Goff's in the shotgun. He's got Gibby off to the left of him now. 2 down low, 1 high. Amara goes in motion. Goff takes a snap in the pocket, throws, and Jake Bates on his first catch I've seen him have in a long time. So, getting even Jake Bates into the game. Lions up 25-10. They bring in they've got a lot of players in the game that got you Reynolds in. Not Jake Bates, I'm sorry. Tesla, and why is Jake Bates on the catch? What an idiot. Goss up under center. Raymond goes in motion. Hands off to Gibbs. Breaks it through to 30. Down to the 25. 1st and 10 for Detroit. Gibbs with another burst up through the middle. I didn't see if... All right, yep, Glassall's back in. Oh, that's a huge hole. Good thing the safety did. Safety almost lost. Safety lost his footing right there. He would have been gone. He kind of caught his footing there. 1st and 10 for Detroit. Gibbs is up over 119 yards today. Scrimmage yards. Brock Wright goes into motion, takes the handoff to Gibbs, throws out to Jameson Williams, who's got a first down inside the 15, down to the 12-yard line. 1st and 10 for Detroit at the 12-yard line. Let's go Lions, baby. All right. Goss in the shotgun. Gibby off to the right. Takes a snap. Goes back to pass. Throws. Got Williams. Into the end zone. Touchdown. Detroit Lions. Jameson Williams takes it in and out from the 5-yard. Kool-Aid. Detroit Lions, baby. Jamo. Touchdown, Jamo. Haven't seen that in a while. There you go, Jamo. We'll take that. Like I said, all the Lions have to do is keep scoring. Bates is on for the extra point. And it is good. They can score 32-10. Detroit Lions. Lions have scored on every possession that they've had the ball this game. Every single one. Jamo gets into the end zone. Big time Jamo. Let's re-update that because that's going to be an update. All right, let's go Lions. 32-10, and it's just the start of the second half, people. Woo! It's a lot better than last week, isn't it? Not having to stress all game. Now let's see it. Just have the defense stand up and do. And pretty soon the Lions are going to start getting the starters out of the game, or just working on some things maybe they can work on right now. Why they got a big, humongous It's a 15, let's see, 22-point lead right now. So that's the way to double dip. Get the field goal going out of the half and get the touchdown. Field goal going into the half and the touchdown coming out of the half. That's a good double dip right there. And you just up the score by 10 points without their offense even seeing the field. That's the way to play that. That's why I love to see Detroit kicking off first at halftime. Because we're usually worried about that coming into half all year. This time, we did the double dip, and we did it, not the perfect double dip. It wasn't touchdown, but it was field goal touchdown. So, good job. 10 points now before their offense even touched the field again. Wait for the Lions to come back, and they've had one lapse moment on special teams. Probably a lapse drive on defense. Other than that, the Lions have been playing pretty good. No lapse drives on offense yet. They've scored every possession they've had the ball. Every time they've had the possession, they've scored. So, 5 plays, 72 yards, 2 minutes, 54 seconds off the clock. 14-yard catch from Jameson Williams. Goff, third touchdown pass of the day. All right, Jake Bates is getting ready to kick off. 12:06 left to go. There's the kick. It's going to be taken at the 4-yard line, up over 10, 20. And he gets knocked out of bounds at about the 25-yard line. 1st and 10 for Washington from there. Lions are up 32-10. I guess they're going to have an interview with the President of the United States here sometime in this quarter. And we're actually, as we speak, we're having it right now. Okay, Mariota under center. Nice handoff, and he's going to gain 6 on. It's going to bring up a 2nd down and 4. Okay, Mariota in the shotgun. Fakes the handoff. Going to take off and run. He's going to get the 1st down. He's going to get out of bounds after picking up 15. I didn't know President Trump played tight end, 85 for the New York Military Academy. All right, here's the handoff. He's going to gain about 4. All right, Lions look like they're trying to hold off the pass, and the run game's starting to work up. So they haven't passed the ball once on this possession. All right, Mariota's in the shotgun. It's going to be another handoff. And it's going to be up the middle, and it's going to be a gain of 1. It's going to bring up a 3rd down and 4. All right, Trump's up there talking with the... All right, Mariota's in the shotgun, 3rd and 5, got the back off to the right, a man in motion, takes a snap, he finally's coming back to pass. Push off is coming back. He pushed off. It's going back. Oh, no, they're calling it on the Lions. It looked like a push-off. Yeah, I think Ya-Sin got screwed on that one. All right, 1st and 10 from the 11-yard line for the Washington Commanders. Mariota in the shotgun. Hand off, he's going to gain about 3. Third and goal. Fourth down. He did not get it. It was a reverse handoff to... No, I was listening to the president. Sorry, guys. I got quiet there. My bad. I was listening to the president talk. The president talks, everybody else is being quiet. But, yeah, he's saying that it was a big play. They need to score a touchdown. They did, and it's 4th down. 4th down and 2. Did they go for field goal or did they leave it on? Can the defense step up here for Detroit? 4th and 2. Oh, I got to stop having dulls. I just got memorized by the president talking. All right, 4th and 2 or 4th and 3, and they're going for it. Washington takes a timeout. Even the announcers up in the booth are at all. They're not even talking. They're letting President Trump talk. Like, what an amazing president. What an amazing guy. Can't believe all the good he's doing for this country. So, I don't want to get too much into politics. I think he's an amazing president. He's been my favorite president since Ronald Reagan. So, all right. We got Mariota in the shotgun. This is 4th and 3. Lions are showing blitz. They're coming with the blitz. They're bringing the blitz, and wide open touchdown, Deebo Samuel. Wide open. They brought the blitz, and there's definitely wide open. Do they go for 2 here, or do they go for 1? All right, let's see if they go for 2 or 1. They just scored a touchdown. They are going to go for 2. Lions brought the blitz. They didn't get home enough. Deebo Samuel wide open. Did not get it, so it's going to make the score 16. They did not get the extra 2 points. That makes the score 32 to 16 Detroit Lions. You know, sorry about the doll. You know, they watched out, but the president's talking, people. Can't ignore the president. There, now the Lions are getting the ball back. Let's go down and score again. See, Laporta needs a touchdown. I think Jake Bates needs a touchdown. Let me look at something here. Please say. Oh, not Jake Bates, I'm sorry. Sam Laporta. Oh, I don't have him in. Isaac, I do not have. Isaac don't need a touchdown today. I don't have him in. Yeah, that's got to be re-updated because, yeah, I thought. Because Samuel just got a touchdown for Todd, so. Who he's got playing, right? People Samuel. Yep. 10 points. Alright. Lions getting the ball back. I think we need to see J-Mo. Laporta needs to get a touchdown here. I ain't seen Laporta in the end zone since last week. Oh. So watching the Lions there, they had the president. They were interviewing the president. He did a couple play calls. He said, I didn't realize this, that Washington's trying to build a new stadium. It seems like that stadium's not that old, but Washington's building a new stadium there. You know, this is Veterans Day weekend for the troops, so, you know, it's nice to see. It looks like President Trump swore in a bunch of new recruits on the field there at halftime. Going to serve their country, serve us, to make our lives great here, so we got to respect them. You know, you got to love them and respect them because they do a job that makes our lives easier here and makes the freedoms we enjoy very nice here. So no matter what side of the aisle on, you got to respect these guys because they put it all on the line, their families and everything, to give us a better life here at home. Alright, this is not for. There we go. Alright, Lions are up 32-16. They get the ball back. Washington did score a touchdown on their first possession of the half. Sometimes I'm kind of wondering if the Lions are like kind of putting backups in and letting backups play right now. I know 7:05 left to go in the third quarter. Might be got Brian Branch back. Oh, no, that's not Brian Branch. Sorry. 23. I'm like, why is Brian Branch back there? Okay, yeah, they got a bunch of. Biaki was in to return that one. He didn't get too far. They kicked it on the ground, though, so. All right, 1st and 10 for Detroit from the 18-yard line. Goff in the shotgun. He's got Montgomery off to the left. Reynolds in motion. Hand off to Montgomery, who scoots up to the outside. He's going to pick up 2, maybe 3. He's going to bring up second down and 7. 8 or 7. Lions have scored on every possession. They got 7, so they give them 3 on that. Second down and 7. .634 left to go in the third quarter. Goff's in the shotgun. He's got Montgomery off to the left. Looks like he's changing the play. He goes up under center. Montgomery goes into I formation. Too high. Amara comes in motion, fakes the handoff. Passes out to Williams, who's got the ball. 30, 40. Williams down the sideline. Over the 50. I don't know where they pushed him out of bounds, but a big catch for Williams, who gets all the way down the sideline for a big gain. See, 30. Oh, nice big pickup. I can't see where they got it at because they're at the 38-yard line. Goff up under center. You got Laporta in motion. Hand off to Montgomery. Pops through the middle. He's up over. He's going to pick up about 9 yards before he's finally brought down. It's going to bring up a 2nd down and 1 for Detroit. (28-14). San Francisco Rams over the San Francisco 49ers. Kind of lose yards. Oh, Lions. All right. Just under 5 minutes left to go. Goff up under center. Got Montgomery in the backfield. Fakes the handoff. Steps up in the pocket. Throws it away. He was looking for Gibbs right in the middle, but he was covered very well. So it's going to bring up a 3rd down and 1 for him. All right, let's see what the Lions draw up on a 3rd and 1 here. The screen passes they're sitting on those screen passes, so. But they're not getting no pressure, so they're not bringing the blitz. So the screen passes are not going to be there unless you really bring a blitz. But now we got Williams wide open to the 15, all the way down to the 10-yard line almost. First down for Detroit, 1st and 10. He didn't get to the 10-yard line, so they can still pick up another 1st down without scoring a touchdown. J-Mo is having a game today. First and 10, 4:18 left to go in the 3rd quarter. They're at the 12. Goff up under center, Gibbs in the I formation. Jahmyr Gibbs takes it, cuts up the field, and gets to the 10-yard line. That's going to bring up a 2nd down and 8. Oh, they almost got a delay of game there. Goff just got that play off. Oh. All right, Goff up under center. Gibbs in the I formation. Laporta goes in motion. Hands off to Gibbs, who is not going to get anywhere. He might even lose a yard. Should have did the reverse. 3rd down and 8. He just didn't gain nothing. All right, 3rd down and 8 for Detroit. 3 minutes left to go in the 3rd. Up 32-16. Where are the Detroit Lions drawing up here for a big 3rd down and 8? They're at the 10-yard line, so they can get to the 2 for a 1st down. Goff in the shotgun. Gibbs comes in motion, sets off to the right side of him. Takes the snap. Just throws it out of bounds. He had Williams over there, but they brought the pressure. It's going to bring up 4th and 8, so the Lions probably going to bring on the field goal unit. Man, they keep hitting Jared after he released the ball. How come they don't throw no penalties on that, I wonder? All right, the Lions are going to go for a field goal here. And it's good. Making the score Detroit 35-16 for the Commanders. All right, let's get a big defensive stop here. I'd like to see a nice pick six. How about that? Pick six for me. Yeah, I need to get my defense back. They're down to 13 points now. Jane was up to 26 points. Marvin Harrison's only giving me 4 points. Chris McCaffrey's trying to give me 14. Jared Goff 31. All right. Still got a whole quarter to go. Pretty sure we're going to start seeing reserves coming in for Detroit. Almost up by 20 points. 19 points they're up by right now. Like I said, all I have to do is go down and score every time we get the ball, and we should be good. Especially when you're taking up that much time while you're going down to score. Oh, let's get some Kool-Aid for Jake Bates. Oh. All right, Lions are playing a nice game today. Nice, easy game for us. We can sit here and BS and talk about it and have fun. 35-16. Don't forget, December the 14th, we are going to be live streaming live at Flo's Pizza down in Rockford, down by the 131 exit highway off from M57, right next to St. Julian's Winery. Join us there when we'll be playing the Rams, who are kicking the crap out of the 49ers today. We'll be playing the Rams. We'll be live streaming there. We'll be having, come in and try their pizza. They got some good oven. They do real stone oven cooked pizzas. We'll have drinks. We'll have fun. We'll have some games there. So come and join us. Have some fun. And we'll be tailgating together outside of Flo's on December 14th against the Rams. So I hope to see you guys all there for that. Detroit up 35-16. Jake Bates getting ready to kick off again. 2:30 left to go in the third quarter. Jake kicks it off. Going to take it at inside the end zone. Comes out over the 10, the 20. And he is brought down at the 21-yard line. So it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Commanders from there. Oh. All right. Let's get this game going. 2:24 left to go in the third quarter. Detroit up 35-16. 1st and 10 for Washington. From the 19-yard line, Mariota's in the shotgun. A man to the left. He's got twin wings. And he is going to go down. I think that's going to be Hutchinson in on the sack. Oh, no, it wasn't Hutchinson. Who was that got the sack? Oh, it was Branch again. It was Brian Branch in on the sack. All right, it's going to bring up a 2nd and 16. 1:55 left to go in the third quarter. Got double wings. Mary in the shotgun. One of the wings goes in motion. Takes a snap. Looking for the screen. Wide open tight end. He's going to pick up a big chunk. He's going to bring up a 3rd down and 2 for Washington. Yeah, I can't wait for us to get our ball hawk Kirby Joseph back. That's for sure. Marinotti. Mariotti in the shotgun, one wing. The back's to the left of them. Lions are showing blitz. The tight end goes in. Knocked away. Good job by Brian Branch. Gets his hands in there. Bats that ball away from Deebo Samuel. Brings up a 4th down and 3. I'm sorry. That was Manuel. Or Mollett. Mollett. Gets his hand. I gave it to the wrong guy, Mollett. All right. Redskins. Black Knights. The Commanders are getting ready to punt the ball away. And Raymond takes it, and he's going to be brought down at the 15-yard line. So I'll give you a little information why I just did that mess up. Our Belding Black Knights used to be called the Redskins. So when I said the Redskins, and I went to say, oops, I meant the Black Knights, which I didn't because we went from Redskins to Black Knights, but the Washington Redskins went to the Commanders. So I meant to say the Commanders are getting ready to punt. Just got back from high school football last Friday, so 35-16. Let's see what the Lions are going to do on offense. See if they still got their starters out there, or what are we doing here? We still got a whole quarter to play, so I'm assuming the starters are still out there. I mean, you're up by 20. No, you're up by 20. No, you're up by 19. So Brock Wright's out there. Yeah, they got some backups in there. Goff's in there. Still got Gibbs in the backfield. Hand off to Gibbs, who's going to try to squirt through. He's going to gain maybe 2 yards. He had to fight for those. It's going to bring up 2nd down and 8 for Detroit. I've seen Laporta get a few passes so far, but I haven't seen him get really a lot of action lately. All right, Goff up under center, Gibbs in the back. We got Amara in motion. Got it out to Amara St. Brown, up over the 30. Down to about the 34-yard line. 1st and 10 for Detroit. Kool-Aid. That will be the end of the 3rd quarter. Detroit up 35-16. One quarter to go. Oh, where are all my chatters at? How come I ain't got no chatters in the box here? Love to see messages from you guys. If you're on or watching, send me a message. I like to read them. I like to see them. Can't wait for us to be live streaming. Really can't wait for us to be live streaming. Really doing a tailgate at Flo's Pizzeria. Just off the 131 exit at the Greenville M57 exit, right there next to St. Julian's Winery. Flo's Pizza, right across from the old Rosie's. We'll be tailgating there for the Rams-Lions game. Matthew Stafford, the Lions will actually be playing in LA for that game, so see if Matthew Stafford and the Lions can take it on the road and beat Jared Goff and the Lions go on the road to Matthew Stafford, see if they can beat him for the 3rd time, but this time on the road. The Lions usually do pretty good against the Rams. Even the one loss they had against the Rams, that was when the Lions were really, really bad when Dan Campbell first started, and they only lost to them by like 6 points or something. So even in their loss, the Lions played them really well. But that'll be December 14th at Flo's Pizzeria. They got some awesome pizza there, I'm not going to lie. Very good. I love thin crust oven baked pizza. Or the stone oven baked pizza. I love it. Fired pizza. Very good. Waiting for the Lions to get back. I think they're going to have a first down when they get back to start the fourth quarter. First and 10 for Detroit. Amon-Ra St. Brown just picked up a first down at the end of the quarter here. So 15 more minutes to play. Lions are up by 19, 35-16. Start of the fourth quarter with a first and 10. I think this might be, if they go down and score, this might be the last drive we see the starters. Looks like it's starting to rain. Well, they got raincoats on, so it might be raining in Washington. I know we got our first snow dump here in Michigan, or at least in our area today, so. Tesla's in, Laporta's in, Goff, Gibbs, Brock Wright's in. Goff's up under center. Gibbs is in the I formation, first and 10. Takes the handoff, kind of scoots through, and he's going to pick up a good 3 or 4 yards. He's going to break up a second down and 6. He was patient. He squirted it through and finally found a hole and enough to gain 4 yards. All right, Goff's up under center. They got 3 tight up top. Williams down low. Amon-Ra takes our. Oh, where's the face mask? Raymond almost gets face mask, but he squirts out and gets the first down. First and 10 for Detroit. Nice job, Reynolds. And he's looking like he's a little limpy, so. Looks like he got a cramp in his. All right. Fakes the handoff. Out to Laporta. He's going to get up the field. Can't take Laporta. Laporta's going to gain 8 yards on that, and he dragged a couple players. Laporta is a fighter, man. I love watching Laporta get the ball. He doesn't come down easy. It takes 2, even 3 tacklers to bring Laporta down. He's going to give you everything he's got. 1, 2, 3. 2 of them hold him on. He's still pulling him forward. Third one busted into him. Fourth one. It took 5 different freaking Washington Commanders to bring Laporta down. It was a nice 8-yard gain, but what a fight Laporta took before they could bring him down. Second down and 2. Goff is in the shotgun. He's got Amon-Ra in motion. Pitches it out to Gibbs, who's going to get the first down. He's going to get more. Gibbs is gone. 30, 20, 10, 5. Touchdown, Detroit Lions. Jahmyr Gibbs, 3rd touchdown out of the game. Puts him up over 100 yards rushing. Awesome job, Jahmyr Gibbs. Kool-Aid. People, this is just the start of the fourth quarter. We're already up 41 points. 41 as of right now. Once Gibbs hits that hole, I knew it was second gear, so fine. Third gear, you're gone. I don't even think he kicked it into fourth gear. Oh, the field goal was missed. Lions are making a statement today. They were pissed off. Excuse me, I'm trying not to swear as much anymore. I'm trying to, but you know they were ticked off from last week. All right, nice job by Gibby. That didn't help me on my fantasy, but I'll take a Gibby. I'm going to try to see what Gibby's got now for... Oops. Right here. Let's see what Gibby's got for yards. Player stats. Lions. Jared Goff, 25 of 33, 319 yards, 3 touchdowns. Jahmyr Gibbs, 15 carries, 141 yards rushing. David Montgomery, 10 carries, 45. Khalif Raymond has got 1 carry for 10 yards. Catching, Jameson Williams, 6 for 119. St. Brown, 5 for 58. Sam Laporta, 5 for 52. Khalif Raymond, 4 for 49. Jahmyr Gibbs, 3 for 30. Tesla, 1 for 11. And David Montgomery has 1 but no yardage. Defensive, let's see, Brian Branch, 1.5 sacks. Let's see what Hutchins got. Hutchins down. Hutchins hasn't had a tackle or a sack this game. Huh. I must be opening everybody else because they must be double team, triple teaming Hutchinson. But all right, so Jahmyr Gibbs up over almost 150 yards. Can he break a 200-yard game? Can he have a 200-yard game today? We'll have to see. The Lions are definitely going to get the ball back one more time. Right now, he is 57 yards short of 200 yards for the game at rushing, but so he's like 23 yards short of 200 total line of scrimmage yards. Receiving and rushing. Jared Goff is having himself a game today. All I can say is Jared Goff is having a game today. After last week, we needed this. The offensive line showed up today. Defensive line has done really good. Let's see what Washington does with 12:50 left to go in the fourth quarter. You know they're going for it on all 4th downs probably. And he's going to bring it out to about the 29. There is a flag down. Let's see what the flag is. Holding on Washington, boy, when it rains and pours, when you have a bad game, you have a bad game. We all know all about that from last week. 41-16, 12:45 left to go. Washington's going to start deep in their own territory. Can the Lions pull out a safety? I'd like to see Hutchinson get a sack at least, maybe a couple this drive. They're going to be they're only going to be starting from the 19. Handoff. Mario slides after a gain of 2, but he almost got his head taken off. All right. It's going to bring up 2nd 7. He gained 3 on that. 12:10 left to go in the shotgun. Oh, I can't believe he made that catch. That was a good catch by the tight end. Fritz made a good or Eritz? I don't know how to pronounce it. E-R-T-Z. I don't know how you pronounce his last name. Ertz? Ertz. Ertz. That's his name, Ertz. All right, Hutch, come on. Let's get a safety or a sack here. Come on, big guy. Haven't got one yet this game. False start, Washington. Oh. All right, first and 15, 11:22 left to go. 41-16. Your Detroit Lions have a huge lead. Well, nice little run. He's going to pick up about 5, 6. So it's going to bring up a second down and 9. You know they're going to be going for it on fourth down here, so. All right, 10:53 and counting. Oh, second down and 15. It's not second down and 15, it's second down and 9. Now it's about third down and 4. Pass out to Ertz. Little up and out to Ertz. Oh. All right, Brian Branch walks off to the side. Looks like he got a little stinger. He looks all right, though. He's played a great game. Brian Branch had 2 quarterback sacks this game, so give him a rest, Coach. Let him take the rest of the day off. 10:21 left to go in the fourth quarter. Lions up 41-16. 3rd and 5 coming up for Washington right here. It is more than likely 4-down territory. They are going to be going for it on every 4th down from here and out. Let's see what the Lions draw up. I'm still waiting for Hutch to get a sack. Incomplete. Nice coverage. Who was that in coverage? Was that Yinsin? Yasin? It was Yasin. That's who it was. Yasin had great coverage. Knocked the ball away. It's 4th and 5. Yeah, they're all quiet. They all want the flag. They're not going to get it. That was good football. 4th and 5. Washington's going for it. Lions are showing blitz. Samuels makes one hell of a catch. Covered good. He just made a good catch. There ain't nothing you can complain about that. Samuel made one hell of a one-handed catch. You ain't nothing you can do about that. He was covered good. He just made one heck of a good catch. 1st and 10 for 9:42 left to go. Knew they were going for it on 4th down there. Oh, they're challenging it? All right, Troy, it is challenging. Oh, it looked good to me. We'll have to see. He might have bobbled it and only had 1 foot in. That might be a turnover on downs for the Lions. We'll have to see after the commercial break. But I don't know, Dan. I don't know why you want to pour salt in the wound here. We're up 41-16 and you're going to challenge it? Challenge? But hey, we'll see. See what the Lions are going to do. Oh. Lions up 41-16. We're at a commercial break. They're challenging in a play that says he might have bobbled the ball, and if they did and he didn't make the catch, the Lions will be on offense. 1st down and 10 because that was a 4th down play. I don't know though. We'll see. He was bobbling it. It's just did he get 2 feet down after he stopped bobbling that? We'll have to see. I don't know. I don't know if the Lions will be bringing in their second string. At least pull Goff. I think you take Goff out of the game at this point if you come back on offense. Probably Gibbs and Montgomery they've had their day, so maybe we have Montgomery play. I don't know. We'll see. Gibbs up over. He's 149, so he's 1 yard short of having 150. He's got 179 total yards from scrimmage today. Or maybe 7. Maybe he's at 147 and 177. Let's see, Aiden Hutchinson still hasn't recorded a sack or even a tackle today. Let me look. Yeah, that was a good catch. That was a good catch. All right, takes the snap, hands it off, tries to get outside, and nothing doing. Maybe gains a yard. He's going to bring up 2nd down and 9. Yep, Kendra, we hope everybody does show up, and we'll have a blast. We'll have a fun time. We'll have drinks. We'll have pizza. They have a whole menu full of great food to eat. Watch the Lions hopefully beat Matthew Stafford for a 3rd time in a row. Nice pitch and catch. It's going to be 4 yards short of the 1st down, so it's going to bring it with 3rd down and 4. Pass out to the running back McNichols. 8:34 or 37 left to go in the game, and Lions up 41-16. I think Goff might be done for the day, even if the Lions do get the ball back. We got a 3rd down and 3 coming up. Marioni is in the shotgun, hands it off, and he's got a 1st down he's got 1st and goal at the 8-yard line. Pops through the tackle and has bust up field, gets the 1st down, gets inside the 10-yard line, and Washington Commanders are going to have a 1st and goal from the 8 or 9 yard line. I haven't even seen McNeil get a tackle yet today. Oh. He's going to run. He's going to get to the 3-yard line. He's going to bring up a 2nd and goal from the 3. I think the Lions have a lot of backup players in right now. There's some names I'm like trying to look. Who's that name? Who's that name? All right. 2nd and goal from the 4. I guess they marked him down at 4. Man in motion. Mario takes a snap. Fakes. Pass. Touchdown. Touchdown to the tight end who sneaks out into the flat. All right, right now it's 41-22. They're going for 2 on this. Anzalone with a sack all the way back to the 20-yard line. So that's going to make the score 22. 41-22. And the Lions will get the ball back. I forgot to change that. Sorry. Oh, that's what's taken off the board. Hold on. Retry. Half distance to the goal. Retry. .6:57 left to go in the fourth quarter, though. Probably going to be doing an onside kick here, I would have to imagine. All right, Marioti's in the handoff, and he did not get in. Nice job. Who was that? Campbell comes in and meets him head on right in the hole and stops him from getting in from a yard out. Still making the score 22. Good job, Campbell. That guy is a beast, man. Beast mode. He met him right at the line of scrimmage, and Campbell does not go backwards very often. That's all I can say. Stood him up and drove him back. 41-22, 6:57 left to go in the fourth quarter. Your Detroit Lions are up, getting ready to get the ball back. We'll have to see what Lions are back, still up by 19. I don't know if Goff's coming back out. Goff's got his hat on. He's not got his helmet on, so I'm pretty sure the Lions are going to be sending out a lot of backups right now. Yep. Kyle Allen will be coming in and playing quarterback for Detroit Lions. Goff's had a day. Let's see what Goff's done for today. Doesn't help my fantasy, but that's okay. I'd rather him not get hurt. So Goff finished the game 25-33 with 319 yards, 3 touchdowns. That's how Goff's going to finish the game. Kyle Allen will be coming in on this offensive possession with 6:57 left to go in the fourth quarter. Can the Lions drive down with their second team? Probably thinking an onside kick. And the Lions recover it at the 45-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 inside Washington territory. Maybe we can let Bates try to break the 68-yard field goal record that was set last week if we don't do anything on this ball. Oh. Running wild. Jonathan Taylor, 286 total yards today. 3 touchdowns. Okay, Allen's hands off to Montgomery, who breaks over. He's got a first. Oh, tripped up just as he gains 9 yards. I thought he had that one broke. Nice run by Montgomery. Decker Taylor, Keo Osaski, Graham Glasgow, Tate Rayledge, and Panay Sewell. Great game on the offensive line today by you guys. Okay, hand off to Montgomery. He's got a first down. All the way down to the 30-yard line. Well, it's going to be a long field goal. Six minutes left to go. Nice to see if we can get Laporta into the end zone today. I guess Montgomery hasn't been in the end zone today either, so I think this is going to be just a run. I'd like to see the backup quarterback get some passing. You got Tesla in, Kyle Allen, got Williams in. That Laporte is still in there. Let the kid pass the ball around a little bit. Well, pass ball's incomplete. All right. (41-22), 5:25 left to go. Yes, this game is getting kind of dragging on. Montgomery in the backfield, hand off to Montgomery, does a jump cut and gets brought down after a gain of 2. It's going to bring up a 3rd down at 8, possibly 9. It matters really mark the ball. All right, got a big 3rd down coming up for Detroit. Passing situation. Let's see how Allen can do. It's in the shotgun. He's got Montgomery off to the right of him. Takes a snap. Throws. Oh, Williams dropped it. He had the 1st down. He dropped it. It's going to bring up 4th and 9 for Detroit. I don't know if they send Bates out. Yeah, they'll probably just send Bates out. Kick a field goal. Yep, Lions going to bring in Bates in to kick a field goal. All right, Bates is on to kick the field goal. And it is good. Making the score 44-22. All right. Let's see. Get rid of that. Okay. .34 left to go in the game. Lions are up 44-22. I'm pretty sure the Redskins are the Commanders are going to be bringing in their 2nd team being down by this much. No sense in risking injury. You're not coming back down 22 points with 4:34 left to go in the game. So we'll take some Kool-Aid for Bates, though. So the Lions still have that streak of not losing 2 games in a row. It will not be ended today, and the Lions live on. Who do we play next week? Let's take a look at that. And the kickoff's going to be taken out to the 25-yard line. Okay, Lions next week are Steelers. Eagles and Packers play on Monday night. Steelers and Chargers play tonight. Steelers have been having a great defense. So next week the Lions will be playing. Should know this. Ooh, next week the Lions. The Eagles play Monday night and then they play Sunday, huh? So the Lions will be playing the Eagles in Philadelphia next week. Ooh, that's going to be a tough one. That's an 8:20 p.m. game. Sunday night, the Lions will be taking on the Philadelphia Eagles in Philadelphia. Finishing up the game here, 44-22. 4:01 and counting in the game. 2nd and 6 for the Commanders, and they do got their backups in. Hand off and nothing doing. Lions, I can't tell you, Maddow, the Lions, there ain't nobody. None of the starters are in for any of the teams right now. So 44-22, this game is coming slowly to an end. All right, let's go. 3rd and 5. If the Lions stop him straight on 4th down, do we score? Yeah, he's going to lose yardage on that one. It's going to bring up 4th down and about 7. Quarterback tripped coming out. Cosme and Mariota is on the sideline. Just not the game that the Commanders probably wanted today, but that was the game the Lions needed today. Oh, they're going to punt the ball away. All right, Lions will take fair catch at about the 22-yard line. Love it. Whew, what a game by the Detroit Lions today. They're going to have to run a couple plays and we'll knee it out. And looks like the Lions are going to come away with a 44-22 victory today. See what the Lions do. They still got Allen out there at quarterback. They really don't have, they don't have any. Well, they got Williams still in the game. So we got 2:09 left to go in the game. Detroit's got it at 22-yard line, 1st and 10. Hand off to Montgomery, who pops through and gains about 4 yards. Hey, listen, you can't feel bad for the other team, like the Lions still got Montgomery in there running the ball, but you know what? Stop us. 2nd string, stop us. 3rd string, if you want to be good enough to start, you got to stop you can't stop the 2nd string, you got to stop the 1st string. I'd like to see, they're probably going to run a couple plays here. We're at the 2-minute warning now. I think Washington has 3 timeouts. The Lions are going to have to run a few plays. They can't just sit on the ball right here. Coming back, we're going to have like a 2nd down and 7 probably coming out of this. Looks like Gibby's done for today. Everybody's done for today. All right. Trying to get back to this game. Oh, what a game today. 44-22. Lions probably have to run about 3 or 4 more plays, and then they can start kneeing the game out. Well, these definitely got to pick up a 1st down here. Oh, this is what I like to leave. I don't have my TV freezing up right now. Oh. All right, we're still waiting for the game to come back on for the 2-minute warning. Lions got this one wrapped up pretty much 44-22. and they got the ball. Just got through the 2-minute warning. They are going to have to pick up at least another first down. I think Washington's got enough timeouts to force them. You can't just knee out the game. 25 of 33, 319 yards, 3 touchdowns. Jahmyr Gibbs, 172 yards, scrimmage yards, and 3 touchdowns. Okay, it's going to be a handoff to Montgomery, who's going to pop through, and he's going to get the first down, and there you go. All right, they're just showing the highlights. Ooh, the Lions showed up to play today. You know, last week, did we play down or we just come in not good? Because this is the Lions team I thought we were going to see last week if we didn't. All right, it's going to be a handoff to Vivaki. He's going to pick up like 4 yards. There's 1:10 left to go in the game. It's going to bring up a second down, and Washington is still got 2 timeouts, but it doesn't look like they're using them. No sense. Yeah, Lions might just be sitting on it now. Yep, that's going to be probably the end of the game here, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for watching. Thank you for coming out. 44-22. The Lions showed up this week. Don't know what happened last week, but they at least showed up this week. This is a team we expect to see. Lions' upcoming schedule: Eagles, Giants, Packers, Cowboys, Rams. So it's going to be a tough stretch down the road. You know, we got to win them. It's still, like, we're still right now, until after the Packers game, we were sitting in second place in the division. So let's see how the Packers do Monday night. They are playing the Philadelphia Eagles, so, you know, we'll have to see how that goes, see how the Packers do. But the Lions win this one here, 44-22. The Lions, everybody had a game today. Lions showed up. The offensive line, defensive line, they all showed up to play. So until next week, just remember, if you want to mark it in your brain or in the calendar, December 14th, we'll be at Flo's Pizzeria, just off the highway at the Greenville exit on M57 next to Flo's Winery, across from the old Rosie's Diner. Easy to find. We'll be out there tailgating for the Rams game. Hopefully the Lions can come in and give Matthew Stafford his 3rd loss to the Lions in a row. So until next week, love you guys. Thank you for joining in, and we will see you next week. Peace out.